thank you to 23andMe for supporting PBS Digital Studios.
Are we ready to try this?
I think we're ready to try it.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I honestly haven't thought about it. Do you know what's gonna happen?
Hey, I'm Diana. You're watching Physics Girl, and you may have seen this riddle before. It went pretty viral in 2016. And it's a simple riddle. It just asks which of these containers will fill up first. I happen to be in San Francisco, and so I thought, who's my favorite person with tools who would spend all afternoon with me building something useless? We went to the hardware store and bought some containers of screws just to empty the containers of the screws and use those as our buckets.
What?
So then after this hardware store ordeal, we screwed our very accurate model of the riddle to some plywood. I provided the hot glue gun. But first, predictions, like good little scientists.
And which one is gonna fill first?
As soon as it comes close to this pipe,
Yeah.
it's gonna start trickling down here. Same thing happens here. It's gonna go along this pipe, so the water level here is gonna increase. It's gonna start trickling over here, and it's gonna rise there, and then these ones are gonna rise to the top together. That's my theory.
I think that you're right. But I wonder if these ones will ever fill up.
No, because these ones are gonna top out before these ones
Yeah,
do.
they're gonna spill. I mean, I guess there has to be like some restraints. There has to be some, like a premise.
There are so many assumptions you need to make about this riddle if you actually want to answer it with physics. I asked you guys on Twitter what missing assumptions made you mad about this riddle, and you gave me some pretty good ones. Which way is gravity pointing? We're gonna assume down. What does filling mean? Does it mean like, oh, this glass is full? Or does it mean like, fill it to the brim, Barb? We'll assume fill to the brim. How fast is the water coming in through the top compared to how fast it's moving through the rest of the pipes? We're gonna assume it's a relatively slow trickle. So those were our important assumptions going into this. If I have one criticism of viral memes, it's that they don't specify their physical assumptions in enough detail.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm like really excited. This is the smallest trickle.
It is a pretty small trickle.
We sat through too many minutes of this.
Hold it like that.
So you don't have to.
This is gonna take a really long time.
Yeah, it is. Second stage initiated.
Okay.
So now
and
we
look,
both think
look. So number one has stopped filling.
it's a number 3.
No!
I told you!
We had a leak. So we took the opportunity to fix a little error in our design. The inlet from 3 to 4 went too high before it went into 4, so we had to move 4 down. But then 4 was now lower than 3. Oh, what are you gonna do?
And then when we came back, we used strawberry lemonade because it was easier to see. Oh, are you gonna siphon it?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I only have practical skills, no theoretical ones.
Okay, so you can see pretty quickly that it's not gonna be 1 or 2 because as soon as they fill up to their outlets, they start to pour out into the next bucket. So the question is now 3 or 4?
Nail biter. I think your arm might be blocking it.
What's happening?
Do you want to switch your arm?
And all was well until...
Strawberry lemonade everywhere!
Oh my god!
Where did it even go? We're good. We're good.
That is your definition of we're good? Your friend is like dying over here and you're like the strawberry lemonade
The strawberry
is
lemonade.
dying. You physicists, you only care about your experiments.
It's true.
I'm impatient.
Nice. And now this one's gonna spill first.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, we got this one spilling. But this is lower than that because there were imperfections, so.
Yeah. If they would have been the exact same level, they would
Yeah.
have started spilling at the same time.
Yeah.
These two would never fill up.
So for us, 4 spilled first, but we had moved it down below 3 because our inlet was too high. Remember? So then the question becomes, in an ideal situation, will 3 fill first or will 4 fill first? Here's the thing. The physics that this riddle is trying to get at, although who can really know with viral riddle memes, but I think that it's trying to get at this contraption.
Who would ask you to do something like this?
On a Monday night after I worked all day. Somebody who knows that I can't resist a CAD.
Thanks, Kyle. So this is a model of Pascal's tubes. When you fill from any one of the containers, they will all stay at the same level. And this always holds true because of Pascal's law. Pascal's law says that a pressure change, like for example, adding the weight of more fluid to one part of the container, will be transmitted without loss through the entire fluid to all parts of the container equally, because it's an incompressible fluid. You can't change the volume by changing the pressure. And water is approximately incompressible. Pascal's law is shown mathematically like this. So that suggests that once 3 starts spilling into 4, 3 and 4 should start filling at the exact same rate if the flow is coming into the top infinitesimally slowly. But is that what really happens? That's where it's like impossible to say. It depends on how perfectly you cut your materials.
I might have gone a little bit wild with the jigsaw over there. Like, give a girl a break.
It depends on how fast the fluid is flowing in. So in the end, the result is, for all intents and purposes, 3 and 4 fill about at the same time to the brim. Which one spills first? Who knows? We don't know. The riddle is a trick question because it leaves too many things unknown. Ah! Just because you sort of know what happens with this riddle and will promptly forget next week doesn't mean that you're ready for this riddle. I put the answer in the description. Did you guess correctly? I don't know. Maybe you might not have seen this block in it. It's infuriating. And then of course there's this riddle. Oh, physics. If you've made it this far with me in the video, thank you.
Hey, subscribe to Simone Giertz. She's got some great machines and some interesting robots.
This not being one of them.
Going into the 3rd season of Videos with PBS Digital Studios, I'll be posting videos every other Wednesday. Put it in your calendar. And for this year, you can expect some more guests. You may have noticed that I have a riddle series with guests. Let me know if there's anyone you would maybe want to see me ask physics riddles to, or if there's any riddles you would want me to ask that person. Hit subscribe and the notification bell if you want to know when those videos come out every 2 weeks. And I have to thank the sponsor of this episode, 23andMe, for supporting me and for supporting PBS Digital Studios. The name 23andMe comes from the fact that human DNA is organized into 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23andMe's personal genetic service was created to help people understand the DNA that they carry. Think about this. Your 23andMe results might help you become closer to your family as you learn more about the genes that you share. Imagine this. I'm sitting at the Thanksgiving table with my family and comparing who has the most Neanderthal DNA. You can really do that. Now through Turkey Day, 23andMe has a special Thanksgiving family offer. So go to 23andme.com/physicsgirl to check it out and get kits for your family today. Make sure to use our URL, and if you give it a try, let me know. Happy physicsing!